Hey, grade 7s, good to see you. Sorry this is coming so late to you on a Sunday afternoon, but I hope that you have had a good weekend and that you can watch this before Tuesday. All right, this lesson today is mysteriously named 2.3. Let's see if you can figure out why. All right, first of all, let's start going right here. Oh, there's a clue about the 2. This is a half note. It is a hollow note head with a stem on it. Just like some people's heads are hollow that you might know, this note has a hollow head. It is worth 2 points. In fact, you can note that the less ink that you have to use to write these notes, the longer they are worth. And so we have, it looks like a quarter note with a without the note head filled in. So let's see how this might work if we were counting to count this. So take a look right here, measure 1. We see, you know how we would count it. Count it with me. 1, 2, ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you know that we got measure 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Now, measure 2, we got 2 half notes in there. So we know that this one, because it's the first note that happens right there, is the first thing that happens in the measure is 1. Now, how many beats does it cover, this half note? Remember, this is like Dora the Explorer. Yes, that's right, it covers 2 beats. And so we know that beat 2 is covered in here somewhere, right? Beat 2 is covered up in there. So this one comes on what beat? Beat 3. That's right, beat 3. And then you know that beat 4 is covered up in there. So now, that's an ugly 4 in parentheses. All right, so now note once again, now whenever I write for a half note again, I'm going to go through here and do like this. I'm just going to note, I'm going to have like a 1 right there, but I'm not necessarily going to write in a number 2 in this spot, even in the parentheses, because we only count. We only say the number that the note begins on, right? So now you know that right here is going to be what? Beat 3, that's right. 3 and 4 and starting right here over again, we start with beat 1, 2, and 3. Let's count it all together, if you would, please. 1, 2, ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 1, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3. Now, if that's not easy for you, this is a beautiful thing that this is a video, and you can move it back, and you can do it again with me. So you can make that happen. All right, so we are going on to the next thing, and we're talking about this thing called a dot. Oh, my son just gave me a present. Thank you very much. I'm making a video. You guys go out the door right now. Bye-bye. So this is a dot. You've probably seen a dot before sometime in your life, and that's a beautiful thing. But in music, a dot adds 50% bonus value to a note. This is like kind of like whenever I sign up, or like whenever I buy an orange card and I get 50% bonus on like time to talk. Like I buy 1,000 card and all of a sudden I get 1,500 when I recharge because it's bonus. It's awesome. I like free things. This a dot gives out free things. It gives 50% bonus. So if we have a half note before, then check it out. A half note with a dot on it. Half note normally is 2 beats, but you add a dot to it. You add 50% to it. 50% of 2 is 1. 2 plus 1 equals 18. No, of course, it equals 3. So we get this thing called a dotted half note. And that's what we call it. We call it a dotted half note. We don't call it a half note with a dot, but we actually say that's a dotted half note. Right? So a dotted half note is worth 3 beats. Check it out. We are got some good stuff now. All right. So now, man, I'm just having all sorts of issues here. Trying to move that around. Okay. I'm experimenting with using a pen on my tablet for the smartboard stuff. All right. So we know that this is going to be beat 1. All right. Now, where is beats 2 and 3? Now, we know this last one here actually is going to be what? We know that there are 4 beats in each measure, so this last one has to be beat 4. Now where, once again, are beats 2 and 3? We got beats 1, 2, and 3 all covered up. So if I really want to be careful, I can write that like beats 2 and 3 are right in there. Okay, we go to the second measure. It's pretty self-explanatory. Oh no, what did I do here? Oh darn. What is this thing? What is this thing right here? This little thing with a little flag on it. It's waving its little freak flag. It needs like a little friend. And there's like a little friend beside it, but these two little guys are all by themselves, like together. What are these things? They are eighth notes. And if I see eighth notes like that, I know that this first one is 1. The second one is and. It doesn't matter whether they're written together or not. It's still 1 and, right? And then beat what? 2, then 3. Okay, now where's beat 4? Now we knew that this one over here is going to be beat 4, definitely, because it's worth a 1 beat at the end. But this one is beat 3, and then beat 4 is wrapped up in there somewhere, right? Because it's a half note. All right, moving on, another 2 loners together. 1 and have you ever been alone with somebody, but you're like alone, but lonely with them? It's sort of interesting. All right, so now we got this really weird one right here. So we have 1 and then we have 2. All right, for 3 beats. So we got beat 2, beat 3, and beat 4 in there together. And then this one has to be what? Beat 1, because it's the first note. It's the first thing in the measure, I should say. And then it ends before beat 4, which is silent. You're following me so far? If you need some re-explanation, go back and rewind this thing. Let's try it together. I'm going to do this one slowly. 1, 2, and ready, and go. 1, 4, 1 and 2, 3. 1 and 2, 1. Notice my beat 4 was silent. All right, now we're moving on. There are 2 more slides. Uh-oh, what do we see right here? We can't read it because my thing's in the way. New time signature alert. Whoop, 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 whoop. Look out, there's something new. Oh man, that keeps happening. Hey, remember this thing? Remember this, like with a little 4 above it? And like the little 4 below, we said don't worry about the 4, but the 4 on top tells you what? How many beats in each measure? Check it out, watch what happens. Now we have 3, this, 3, 4. So what change does this bring to our lives? So if we have a 3, 4 instead of a 4, 4, how many beats do we have in each measure? Yeah, of course we have 3. So now we have 3 beats in each measure. So instead of counting all the way to 3, oh man, I'm just making a big mess here. All right, so instead of just counting all the way to 3, instead of counting all the way to 4 each time, we only have 3 possible beats in each measure. In fact, check out this puppy over here all by itself. It's all alone in its measure all by itself. What are we going to write for this one? Because it's the first thing in the measure, we're going to write 1. Check it out. You see that? Can we write anything else in that measure? Because this is for 3 beats. That's all that she wrote. We can only fit 3 beats in here. How about right over here, we have to write what? 1, because it's the beginning of the measure. And 2, 3. Do we go on to 4? Nope, because this puppy over here tells us that we have only 3 beats in each measure. So we move on to the next one. That's 1. And then going on right here, what do we write here? Can't write 2 because this is a 2-beat note. It's covering up beats 1 and 2. So this puppy is going to be 3. And then over here, all alone by itself, for real this time, is that dotted half note. So let's count it together. I'm going to count it fast this time. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, and go. 1, 1 and 2, 3, 1, 3, 1. All right, try it slow. 1, ready, and go. 1, 1 and 2, 3, 1, 3, 1. All right, we're going really quick. I see I got 20 seconds left. We are going to try practicing these all together. Check it out. It's not working right for me. So I want you to pause this for me, if you would, please, and we are going to try it together. So pause and try to count through them by yourself first. All right, you back with me? Here we go. Lightning round. 1, ready, number 1. 1, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 1 and 2. All right, how about the second one? Let's try it. 1, ready, and go. 1 and 2 and 3, 1, 1, 3, 1. Now, did you check out number 3 right here? We got the 4 right there. So we have 4 beats in each measure once again. You got to look out for that time signature. Here we go. 1, ready, and go. 1, 4, 2, 4, 1, 4, and 2, 3. All right. Thank you guys for geeking out with me just now. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your Sunday or Monday night. And hopefully it's not Tuesday morning. You're not leaving this to the last minute. Oh no, I'm going up in 11 minutes. See you guys later. Take care. Bye.